A kingdom in bloom. Morning light poured through the high windows of the throne room, casting golden rays upon the stone floor. The banners of peace swayed gently, and nobles, knights, and servants stood in quiet anticipation. King Francis, regal and resolute, raised his hand. Today we appoint a woman of virtue and strength. Lady Marlene shall stand as my royal advisor and right hand. Gasps and cheers rang out. Sir Prince bowed deeply. Sir Calder nodded with solemn respect. Matthias and Christoph shouted in excitement. Carly smiled through tears. Vincentius stood proudly, his arms folded. Princess Cara gently clapped, serene and calm. Princess Kayla threw her hands in the air and shouted, "Hooray!" Florina clapped softly, her glasses catching the sunlight. Farina squealed, "Go, Lady Marlene!" Even Master Elric, soot-streaked and startled, managed a cheer as Luma tugged him up by the sleeve. Lady Marlene stepped forward. Dressed in her finest gown, her braid resting over one shoulder, she bowed with grace. "My friends," she said, voice gentle yet sure, "peace is not built by a single hand, nor ruled by a single crown. It grows when we listen to each other, when we forgive, when we raise not only our voices but one another. You are the strength of this realm, each of you. And I will serve you, guide you, and walk beside you, as mother, as friend, and now as your advisor." Thunderous applause followed. The castle rang with joy. Later that day, deep within the Scholar's Tower, Princess Florina stepped shyly into Elric's laboratory. Scrolls, gears, and alchemical devices clinked and bubbled all around her. Master Elric?" The old inventor turned, blinking beneath soot-blackened goggles. "Ah, Your Highness. What brings you to my humble mess? I hope I'm not interrupting, but I want to learn. About alchemy. Your work with silver powder that can douse Greek fire, I admire it." Elric's eyes lit up like the sun through a prism. "You want my notes?" "Of course. I will give you copies of everything. You are welcome to observe us, even assist. In fact, I will assign you an instructor." Florina's face bloomed into a smile. "Thank you, Master Elric. I will study hard. Stay as long as you like, Your Highness." And so she did, eagerly watching, scribbling notes, and stepping into the world of alchemy. In the garden nearby, Princess Farina was already holding court. She lounged on a bench beneath a canopy of roses, surrounded by young noble girls. "You know, my twin is always buried in books. She reads fairy tales, philosophy, even science. So serious." The girls giggled. "I prefer dreaming about marrying a handsome prince," Farina continued. "You know, the kind who rides a white horse, lifts you into the air, and smells like roses." Another noble girl leaned in. "What about Princess Kayla?" "Oh, please," Farina scoffed. "She hangs out with boys and peasants who barely bathe." "You!" And always bragging about her archery. One time she aimed an apple off someone's head. What kind of princess does that? The girls burst into laughter. "Kara's lucky, though," one said. "She is going to be queen and with Vincentius? He is so dreamy." Farina sighed dramatically. "If he had not picked Kara, I totally would have married him." They all laughed again, their voices bubbling like a spring. By late afternoon, outside the castle walls, Bar adjusted his worn cloak. His lute was slung over his shoulder. The road called to him again. Luma stood before him, arms crossed, eyes shining. "Are you leaving now, Bar?" "Just for a little while, my love," he said. "I want to visit the place I came from, what little is left of it. But I promise I will return." "Promise me," she said again, gripping his hand. "I do." They embraced in silence, and their lips met for a long and tender kiss. The wind stirred around them, gentle and sure. Bar stepped away, his figure disappearing down the road. Luma stood alone, one hand still over her heart, the other tightening the goggles on her brow. The realm of King Francis had found peace, but the hearts of its people still burned with purpose. Some sought knowledge, some dreamed of love, and others began to prepare for the stories yet to come.